Benjamin Keeline has won the 2016 World Series of Poker $565 buy-in Colossus II event, topping 21,613 entries in the second largest live tournament field in history, to win $1 million and his first WSOP gold bracelet. Card Player TV caught up with a 30-year-old part-time poker player to learn more about this incredible run that came at the perfect time.
Last week I was contemplating not coming out for the series. I was debating where I was at with my bills and whatnot, and if I had a losing summer I would not be able to pay my bills, and I'm in the middle of switching over leases and I would not be able to afford last month and security deposit, all these things if the summer goes poorly. They misconstrued the story or bit or misunderstood or maybe over-exaggerated a little for fun, but it was not my last bullet. I would have fired 4, not all 6, because Saturday was my anniversary with my girl, so I would have been missing that day, but we did get to keep playing. But either way, it was dire straits. I was in a situation where I didn't think it made sense to come out, and my father extended a loan to me that I didn't expect. I didn't really want to ask for it, but he had faith in me, and I greatly appreciate that because I'd not be here without him.
Keeline may have come out on top of this gigantic field, but early on in his second bullet, he was down to less than 1 big blind. We asked him for the details on his wild ride in this event.
Come back from break after a buddy of mine, my roommate from last year, was at my table. He and I are just chatting it up. It's like third hand from break. I lose kings to aces at 3K big blind, crippling me. Sub 10 big blinds. I shove 2 hands later, king jack off, 1 under the gun. The big blind just like peels his cards very slow and slow rolls me with ace king after there's a language barrier and he misunderstood what I said. I dropped an F-bomb and that's the only word he understood, and then he stared at me for like a minute and a half and then called with ace king. And I was like, God, I mean, I knew he had a good hand, but didn't expect it to be that good. And I was like, oh, what is going on right now? And the media is watching and whatnot. And so I lose this hand. King Jack loses. I'm left with, I had 29,000. He had 28,000. So I was left with 2 purple chips. 1 went in the pot for the ante. And then I was faced with a decision with the 6 spades, 4 clubs under the gun, and flipped it in there. Now we're here. I proceeded to win the all-in there, the all-in in my big blind, the all-in in my small blind, the all-in on my button. And I had 120,000 again about 5 minutes after having a 1 ante, and then 1 orbit later I played queens to ace-king, flop came king-jack 10. We did not improve. That was the best feeling loss of a flip I've ever had, just to flop that much equity after having had an ante a minute ago to get to 100 big blinds and lose. But then I grinded 104K into the bag and made it through the next couple days with decent stakes.
Finally, we asked him how it feels to be the champion of the second largest live tournament in poker history.
No, I don't think it's completely set in yet. Pretty in awe. Pretty amazing situation that Cord and I win this back-to-back for our last longer. Last year we had 92 people, Cord, Adi, and Ray all in it with 6 players remaining. They chopped it. We chopped with 32 left this year, 3 ways, and then John and I were both at the final table. So 30 players this year. So crazy huge fields. If we got any mathematicians out there that can crunch that number and put it on 2 + 2, we'd love to figure that out. I'm definitely not that smart.
Congratulations to Benjamin Keeline, winner of the 2016 World Series of Poker Colossus II.